Hello and welcome to another Wicked Gameplay episode. Today we're in European Ship Simulator, which just released today on Steam. And one of the few simulators I actually wanted to try. After doing a little bit of research, it did look quite good. So just wanted to show you a little bit about this. I know if you like flight sims, you probably like this as well. I know I like a lot of simulation games, but I do expect them to be relatively good. And a lot of them are quite bad. So you know, there is a few good ones, but like Euro Truck Simulator, I was really super impressed with that game, and it was one of my favourite sims. So let's have a look at this one. We're going to look here. Quite nice scenery. It looks really good, and I love the way you can actually get inside the boats here. So we're going to be just doing one mission today, and that's going to collect a ship out in the outside the heads here. So we're going to just come out of the heads here and try and get this ship and see how we go. Hopefully it won't take too long. We'll jump inside, and here we go. Here's the inside of our tug. And what I'm going to do though is let's just get going, and then we'll have a look while we're, let's say, taxiing out. Taxiing out, maybe? I don't think that's the right term, but while we're kind of moving out of the heads here. So we're going to press the 8 key, no, the W key, to move forward slightly, and we're going to just turn to the right a little bit. We're going to increase the left hand engine, like so, and just try and get out of here without hitting the back here. So we're trying not to hit the back here. So you can see we're going to come pretty close to that. So we just want to gently maneuver our way around. And we're going to be talking about some of the views shortly. But what we have on the right hand side here is collision detection. And you can see it's kind of not happy, but we're in the ambers now, and we've got our map on the left hand side. The switches on this left hand side and the far left there do not work, and the switches on the far right do not work. We have a left and right engine in this tug. We also have some lights. These are the navigation lights outside, actually. Let's have a look. Let me zoom out there a bit. There's your navigation lights, on and off. And then we have these reflectors and cabin lights there, which you can see. Pretty cool. We can look around the boat here, which is nice. Jump in the cabin and get this kind of walk view, which is kind of weird because I'm not moving forward, I'm just moving my mouse, and it just throws me around like as if I'm out of control. So maybe that's something I'll look at. Now this is alpha release, so it's still only quite new, and I'm sure there's going to be some things that need to be fixed. Let's just turn this to the right. But the detail's nice, and the scenery is nice, so I'm pretty stoked. I think it looks quite good. I love the fact that you can get in here and actually just control this boat, which is cool. I'd really like to know if you like this game, and I plan on doing the other two episodes. Let me just get myself sorted here. Don't want to go into that wall there. You can damage the boat. Just on the, you can see down here we've got a damage meter. We've also got fuel and speed indicators. So I'm going to get get away from that wall. So I'm just going to increase the right hand thrust. I'm so used to flight sims. So it shows you your indicators here on the outside, which is quite nice. Your thrust. You can press the 5 key on your numpad to reset, and then 8 or W and S and 2. So you can use either or your numpad or your keys to even up your throttles. We're going to get the left hand throttle. So mostly it seems the best approach Used to use the numpad. There's that kind of strange view. Alright, let's see if we can kind of get moving a little bit. It's kind of good. Some nice views. Dirty windows. Cleaners not doing a great job. Yeah, what I was actually saying before, I just didn't want to hit any walls, was that I'm going to be doing, there's only 3 missions in this simulator, and I'm going to be doing all 3 separately, on 3 separate videos, and I'm interested in knowing whether you want to see more of this, and put that feedback down below. I would also want to know, now I know I do get some pilots who actually watch the flight sim videos and the aircraft, and give me some awesome feedback. I'm also interested to know, are you a coxswain, maybe is the right term? You know, do you have a boat, or do you like using boats? Little story about myself, I did used to have a boat license quite a few years ago. I did let it lapse because many years ago I did have a speedboat, and I used to go out water skiing with some good friends of mine. But those days are gone, and don't have that boat anymore, and hadn't been out in a boat for quite a while, so I let my boat license expire. So I do know a little bit about boating. So yeah, that's the extent of my experience in boats. I did have a boat, I did have a boat license, but I never drove any big boats. The boat I had was like quite a low sports style speedboat. It was really just a ski boat. You couldn't go out into ocean. I used to take it in the local river and go water skiing. I had a 200 horsepower outboard on it. 220. I think it might have been 220. 200 horsepower. It was at least 200 horsepower engine on the back, and quite fast. We used to have some fun in that thing. And going out water skiing, that was the first time I ever learned to water ski, and probably, I think, yeah, it was the last time I actually skied too, water skied. But boats are fun. Now I think I've said on a couple of my videos, I love things with engines, from boats, cars and planes. I find them all pretty fascinating. So alright, let's see if we can get some speed up here and make it out to this ship. Now I don't know what we're supposed to do when we get there, but I know in the top left corner here, we've got our mate. He's the, guess our resident helper. I wouldn't call him a co-pilot, but you get the drift. He's going to help us get out to give us some instruction about how to get out to the ship and what we need to do. But the sim looks amazing. I'm really, I'm pretty happy with it. You know, this is what I was expecting. I did watch a couple of demo videos, and very cool. I'm really liking where this is going to go. As I said, it's early alpha, so you can expect some things not to be perfect, and lots of improvements incoming. So I'm looking forward to that. Now let's get back inside. So some of the views that we've got in here. Okay, we've got on the left hand menu here, you'll see there's the bridge camera, the orbit camera, the cinematic camera. That's not working yet. They must be still working on that. Then this foot camera, which is strange. That's the one where you just move around everywhere. You can also toggle all the views with your C button on the keyboard. You also have a tug and next waypoint. Not sure what these are yet. What's this one saying? Labels. Don't know what that is. And we have main menu. And yeah, so we're all good. Hit the horn. Now if you leave the horn on, it'll keep beeping. Okay, don't get upset. Alright, let me turn that off. We're just powering along here. I was going to say steaming, but it's not a It's a steam tug. Let's find out where this ship is that we're supposed to get to. Water's great. I love that. Well, I don't specifically like seagulls, but I like that seagull sound. Now, one of the things I did find, you'll see on the map here, if I just get this up and I zoom out, you'll see there's a kind of a red, looks like a border of where you're actually physically able to go. So, I did go out there and bump into that, and basically once I touched it, I sunk the tug. So it just sinks you if you try and go outside the zone. I'm not sure the correct way to approach a ship here. I'm trying to remember my navigation skills in as a boat owner. I can't remember if you're supposed to approach to the port or starboard side. Yeah, I just don't remember. I know you're supposed to approach. I think you're supposed to keep the other vessel to your port side, which is left. Port to your left side. So this is where we're trying to go. Now obviously we don't want to be going too fast when we get there, because boats don't have brakes. You'll just need to slow down on your own. I'd imagine we might sort of go to the left and then come around and sort of, I don't know how tugs work other than they just kind of hook up alongside, I believe, or do they tow from the front, from like a tow rope, or do they just kind of nudge to the side? I really don't know. I'm not sure how that works. So track IR would be nice. Could be cool. Oh, hope you don't get seasick. Very bouncy in here. Yeah, what was this? Oh, that's the horn. Let's let him know we're coming. Traffic like around us. I wonder if they have a TCAS system for boats or ships. Actually, that reminds me of a little story I did quite a few years ago when I was much younger, in my early my early 20s. I was in the naval. I did some help with the help the naval cadet unit. And I got to go out to one of the naval bases just outside 2 hours south of Sydney, and they had some 40-foot, I think 40-foot sort of navy vessels, and they did let me actually drive it, which was kind of cool. They let us jump up the front and drive as part of that. We took all the young naval cadets to on this boat and practice some maneuvers about passengers coming off the boat and what the process was. Okay, let's get this thing. Press 5 on your numpad, and that'll get us to a slowdown. So what did he say? You can click on him. It says after stopping your ship, press the tug button. Then you have to switch to orbit camera and click one of your ship's tug points. Okay, so we can do the switch to orbit camera, which is this. Now you can click the, I think it's this tug. Okay, let's just, I'm just going to turn us a little bit to the left. I'll start to our port side. Now what happens if I click these? Now click on the desired tug point. Point to the bulk carrier. Oh, maybe I can put here. That's kind of weird. So we're just gonna do this nice and slow. We're just gonna tow it like a tow rope. I don't know if that's the best way. Oh well, that's what we're gonna do. Just gonna go straight. Where does it want us to take it though? We kind of want to go to the right here. Some tension. Be interesting to see what the physics are like in towing. Where exactly are we supposed to take this thing? No. Did he say where to bring this? Tug the ship to the port entrance. Beware of other ships nearby. So okay, let's get back inside. We just need to tug it over to this point over here. Oh god, if other ships were stupid enough not to notice that I'm trying to tug this other big ship in. Oh, look at that. We have a couple of ships. We've got one on our starboard side. We'll hit the horn. Kind of always thought that tugs went up alongside ships and sort of attached themselves. Look at that rope. It's kind of like a big piece of spaghetti, isn't it? Let's get some grunt going. I'm sure there's a speed limit here, but I don't see anything. We wouldn't want to go too fast, because if we did, the big ship would just plow right over the top of us. We wouldn't probably be able to stop. We're just going to go to the right here because we're heading towards the wall. Look around. It's kind of interesting. because she's a little bit behind us, we probably want to move a little bit to our starboard side and then kind of turn to the left to our port side, because otherwise we're most likely going to run this thing into the wall over here, because I was going so far to the port side there. Little missions. So I think there's going to be a few other ships and that coming added to the game over the next few weeks, but I'll do the first couple of missions, and yeah, then as I'm doing my research into what's actually happening with the game, I'll bring that up in the next couple of episodes to let you know. Now's a great time to get this. It is in early alpha. There's probably going to be some bugs with it, like I said, but it's like $15. Are you kidding me? This game, $15? I've bought games for more than $15 and they're absolute garbage. So this one is okay, in my opinion. It's pretty good. Now I wonder how far in we have to come here. Just make it into port. Let's slow ourselves down a little bit. Now dock the bulk carrier at the marked area. Now, it's kind of interesting. I want to see where that exactly... Yes, we want to head over to our left here. Now, if you really want to be a top tugboat captain, you know, you'd probably want to do this all from inside the cabin. Now, I am kind of cheating because I'm getting outside and getting a much better view. I mean, look at it from here. It's much more difficult to gauge what is going on. Like, everything kind of just blends a little bit. It's quite hard to see the where you need to be. It's much nicer to look at it from this view. Had I known that from the start, we could have come in a bit tighter there against that wall. Let's get it over to here. This is where it looks like they want it. They're not really saying which side, they're just saying over here. Wow, there's a couple of other little boats. Make sure these guys don't get in our way. I want to go straight on from here. Love that ball. Just give us quite a bit of room, so by the time we pull this all the way down, it should be you know, pretty much in line with the dock over here. Do they want it on the inside? On the outside here? Kind of looks like they want it on the outside there, doesn't it? That's gonna suck if I've got this on the wrong side. No, they're definitely... Do they want it on the other side? I don't know. Hard to say. It definitely looks like it should be the other side. Let's see if we can zoom in a bit more here. Oh wow. Yes, it's the other side. Right. Okay, so I've managed to get us back to somewhere more reasonable, and let's just see if we can get this ship docked over here somewhere. So we definitely want to get slowed down a little bit here. That just looks so far away. Here it looks relatively close. Try and get us in nice and tight, I think. You could definitely do some finesse of these controls here. Using the whoa, 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 whoa. We're getting way too close. No, 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 no. This is not looking good. Gotta stay away from this. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. We're gonna hit that wall. Maybe he's just upset with me because I just made him hit the wall. can't say I'm doing all that well. Terrible, terrible parking. No, it definitely hasn't been a good first session. Okay, so what I might do is unhook this. Ah, so this tells us a waypoint. So we click on that, and then we can click on, say, that. Click on that, and then we can click on that. I don't know if there's a better way to do this, but this is how we're gonna do it. Let's look where our target was. Kind of liking where this is going right now. It's a very, very, very slow game though. Just keep to our port side a little bit. Looks like we might be driving him into the wall there. Everything's so delayed though. Like if you move to the right too much, it just affects things so far down the line. Like, just feels like I'm going to pull him way too far out now. Need to pull him back in a bit tighter. No, back this way. Alright, I'm gonna turn this off because it's nuts. We're pretty good. We're pretty good now. Starting to get a bit of a feel for it, but everything's just got such a delayed kind of reaction. Let's turn off the engines. Maybe give it a little bit more. Just disconnect that toe. Get myself out of here. That's it. Mission successful. Nice job, Captain. There you go. So we got the first mission down with a few challenges. Can't say that was the best ship driving I've ever done, but I haven't done that much. So if you like this sort of thing, let me know. Thumbs up in the comments. Leave your feedback. The planes aren't going away though. This is just something extra. It's a little bit of extra fun. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks everyone for subscribing. I really appreciate it. You guys are amazing. Thanks again, and we'll see you on the next one.